Do you dream of owning a place in Mexico, preferably on the coast, maybe inland somewhere like Oaxaca? I sat down with a couple of agents to answer some long-time questions I had. Take a look and then let me know if you've bought a place there or if you have questions that you'd like to get answered. Going up there. Okay, what are the secret up-and-coming areas?
Well, secret up-and-coming areas, definitely Versailles here, right next to us. This is Fluvial, it's also an area, but definitely up-and-coming area. Versailles, Marina Vallarta, and obviously Gusterias in the north area.
So what's the difference between buying on the coast and inland?
Okay, so we're in what's called the restricted zone. The restricted zone is 50 kilometers from the ocean front or 100 kilometers of the border. And why is that? I mean, if you think about it, California and Texas, that was many moons ago, Mexico. So the idea is that you cannot cede the property to another country. So it's called a restricted zone. And when you purchase through a bank trust. So you get the trust for 50 years. Now it's possible that the property that you purchase already comes with a trust, and then you choose, do you want to assume that trust or do you want to extinguish that trust, which the seller would have to pay to extinguish it, and then you can make a new trust. So if it's done for 50 years and let's say it's got 7 years on it, you probably just want to take over that trust if it's with what we call the good banks, which are easy to make changes and easy to do things. So that way you would save about $1,000 of creating a new trust. And then the trust is good for 50 years. So you would have the amount of time left on it. And then you pay $550 approximately every year on the anniversary of the original trust. So what does that mean? Does it mean that you don't own it? No, you do own it. It's just Mexico, instead of going from A to B, we go from A, turn around a little bit, and then get to B. So you can rent it, you can loan it, you can get a loan on it, you can put it in the same trust. You put who you put as your heirs, and there's no inheritance tax, which is a very big benefit. And a lot of people a lot of Mexicans that are wealthy choose to have properties in a trust even though they don't need it. Because what they'll do is they'll say this property is for this child or this one is split between two children, and it makes it seamless. There's no probate. So it's a very easy process. And then if you're anywhere else, you just purchase the same as a Mexican through an escritura. But at the end of the 50 years, you would just need to renew the trust if that was still something that exists in 50 years. I'm going to probably say no, but who can tell the future? Now, the bad part is that it's $550 per year, every year. The good news is that doesn't go up. That price is in your deed. So in 10 years from now, it's still going to be $550 American. So that's a good thing. The second thing is our property tax is extremely low, but really, really low. For example, let's see, we just paid on a condo. That's about 350,000 American with an ocean view, $200 American for the year.
Wow, that must have been purchased a long time ago.
That's totally normal. I mean,
That price?
it's actually on the MLS at this moment.
Where is it?
Amapas. Amapas 1 bedroom. It's a 2-story condo, and both condos have upstairs and downstairs. Both have a ocean view, and they both have a terrace. I'll send you the link.
You're so good. There's the model unit. And there's Costco.